a report on accident. An Indian airliner crashed near Srinagar. 85 died. Okay, so here first of all we find the topic of the report, that is in bold line. Okay, as we find in newspapers or in other magazines. Okay, so first of all you have to write the heading. Okay, that can that has a full meaning from the paragraph. ઓકે, આખો પેરેગ્રાફ છે એનો એક લાઇનમાં મિનિંગ એમાં આવી જવો જોઈએ. સો ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ, as we write the report, then how can we start the report? As many as 85 feared killed when an Indian airliner going to Jammu crashed down yesterday evening, including 7 crew members. There were no survivors. Okay, so we find here that 85 people were there, and there are no survivor. Okay, and there were 7 members from the crew who were working in the airplane. Okay, all 85 boarded passengers are killed in the air crash near Srinagar. So first of all you are giving the numbers. Okay, then in second paragraph you will narrate when it happened, where it happened. Okay, કે ક્રેશ થયું તો કઈ જગ્યા પાસે થયું છે, કેટલા વાગે થયું છે. Okay, so what was the name of the aeroplane? Okay, so here we find one thing, that the report includes, or we can say report is written in only formal language. Okay, report is written in formal language mostly when we are talking about natural calamities or accident, because all are going to read it. Okay, so when all are going to read it, we cannot put it in informal way. Okay, the Indian Airlines plane C268 was going to Jammu in the evening. Okay, so here we find the name of the plane and where it was going. Okay, and when it was going. So it was going to Jammu in the evening. The aircraft had left Srinagar at 5:30 p.m. in the evening. It was to land at Jammu at its scheduled time after 45 minutes later. Okay, the Jammu Airport Authority informed us. Okay, now we have written what we could gain from the data, in general data, that it started its journey from this place, then it started flying, then what was the name, when it crashed, the timing. Okay, then now what are the opinions of the authority, then we come to it. The Jammu Airport Authority informed us we had good communication and within a short time the plane was to arrive, but then we lost communication. Soon we heard it's crashing down. So most of the air crash down happens because of one reason. Okay, when you are not in communication. Okay, what happens, that when the plane is flying, જ્યારે પ્લેન ફ્લાઇંગ કરે છે, then નીચેથી મીન્સ કે જમીનના પાર્ટ પરથી, ઓકે, તમને ઘણા સપોર્ટ કરવાવાળા હોય છે. સો યુ હેવ ટુ બી ઇન કમ્યુનિકેશન વિથ દેટ પીપલ. ઓકે, બટ સમહાવ ધ કમ્યુનિકેશન was not proper. There were technical problems, so because of that you could. So most of the air crash down happens due to miscommunication or we can say they are not having miscommunication, but technical problem in communication. Okay, that you lost the communication, then there are many chances of crash. We can say aircraft crash. A resident told a reporter that he was shocked to see flames and fireballs in the sky. He heard a heavy crash sounds. The dark sky was lit up with the fire. Now we are getting the witness, okay, the opinion of the witness, that how he could see the crash down. Okay, we have not seen the crash. Okay, so we are reaching to the person who has said that I have seen the accident. Okay, so what he says, so you have to also describe in the report if you can get the witness report. Okay, there were 23 women and 12 children among the dead. Okay, there were 23 women and 12 children who are dead. Most of them were tourists who had come to Srinagar. They were going to Jammu for sightseeing. Unfortunately, the plane crashed and all are feared killed. Okay, so this all people were tourists. Okay, who were going to Jammu. The residents informed that it was a rainy day. The weather was very bad and the sky was overcast with fog and clouds. Okay, so this is the main reason behind the aircraft crash, or we can say airplane crash. Okay, so the atmosphere, the weather was not good, so that was the reason that the pilot could not contact to the person related to who can guide them. Okay, it means that dim visibility may be the reason for the crash. Dim visibility means you cannot see properly in the sky when there are clouds. Okay, with the help of the border security force, that is BSF, and parliamentary force, the rescue operation was started, but it was very difficult. Okay, so rescue operation was started, but it was very difficult because there were no people who survived. Okay, what they could gain, or we can say what they could get, it was dead people. Okay, it was the night that hampered the work. Moreover, it was hilly area with the forest. Till late night only 42 dead bodies were found. Okay, 42 dead bodies were found till night. Okay, late night. The rescue operation will continue tomorrow as well. Okay, because we find just 42 bodies, then where are the other bodies? Okay, because there is no possibility, there is minimum possibility of that we can find a person alive. The wreckage was spread in large part of the valley. Okay, then the crash happened, then the plane was not in good condition and wreckage was spread in large part of the valley. So it was the valley area. The dead bodies were taken to the government hospital to Jammu. They have set up a special cell for the dead bodies. Throughout the day, the hospital remained busy to help the relatives of the dead people. Mr. Prasad, the Civil Aviation Minister, has expressed a deep shock over the accident. Okay, so what happens when there is a big accident in country? Then the ministers come. Then the minister comes to express their feeling, their that it should not have been done. Okay, it should not have done. He was briefing to the media in New Delhi, who said, we are waiting for the report. I don't see any terrorist hand in it. We have decided to set up an inquiry to the matter. Okay, then what happens that when there is a aircraft crash or airplane crash, then we think about that it may be the terrorist attack. Okay, so he reported that it was not a terrorist attack. Okay, so it was accidentally. The CM of the state flew to Srinagar and visited the hospital and later on to the crashing. Okay, so the area where the plane crashed. In the evening, he held a cabinet meeting to discuss the casualty. More report are awaited. Okay, so it is only an example. Okay, so you can write like this. So it is not a definite example that you should write in this way, but by understanding through example, you come to know that this is the strategy through which I can write a report like this. Then what you need? Now you need your own language to write in a proper way. Okay, so it cannot come in a way. Okay, એની માટે તમારે રીડિંગ કરવું પડે છે. ઓકે, રીડિંગ કરો, લખો, પછી તમે સારી રીતના કોઈ રિપોર્ટ લખી શકો છો. ઓકે, so we have completed one report. In other lecture we will deal with another report related to natural calamities. Okay, in this we have completed the report on accident. So one thing you might have observed that this report is resembling to press reports. Okay, when you are reading newspaper, you find this type of reports that આટલા લોકો મર્યા, આટલા લોકો સર્વાઈવ થયા, કા પછી આટલા લોકો સર્વાઈવ જ ન થયા. ઓકે, there were how many members from crew. ઓકે, એરપ્લેનમાં કેટલા કામ કરતા હતા એ લોકો આમાં છે, કેટલા લોકોએ પોતાની જાન ગુમાવી છે. ઓકે, when it happened, એના ઉપર નેશનલ લેવલે શું વાત થઈ રહી છે, કેબિનેટ મંત્રી શું કહે છે. તો this type of things you have observed in the society and you have to write in the paper. So it is in a way very easy if you focus in line. Okay, તમે લાઇન બાય લાઇન ફોકસ કરો તો તમારી માટે આ રિપોર્ટ લખવો, જાતે લખો. ઓકે, ગોખીને નહીં. આઈ એમ નોટ ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ ક્રેમિંગ. ઓકે, તો બહુ ઇઝી થશે જો તમે બધું વસ્તુ ઓબ્ઝર્વ કરતા હશો તો. મીન્સ if you are observing the society, okay, then you can put your creative ability into the writing. So we meet in another lecture.